Hello everyone, welcome to GATE Academy Global. In today's class, we are going to deal about the concept behind Fermi energy, Fermi level and Fermi direct probability function. This Fermi word is given by one of the scientists who invented this particular concept for understanding the behavior of the electrons and holes inside a semiconductor body. So, how to understand? We are going to go one by one to deep inside the semiconductor and the energy band diagram to understand how these Fermi energy concepts can be deal with this semiconductor body. So, for understanding this concept, first thing is that we have to take the meaning of these three words. What are those three words? First one is Fermi energy. Fermi is the name of the scientist and he has given some concept behind the energy acquired by the electrons in a semiconductor body, and that concept is known to be Fermi energy. Okay, and what is Fermi level? Whenever we know that whenever electrons will acquire some energy, then definitely it will occupy some of the levels inside the energy band diagram. When the electrons will occupy some of the levels, that is known as energy states in the energy band diagram, and if the electrons is having Fermi energy, and according to that it will occupy any energy states in the energy band diagram, then that energy states is known as Fermi energy level. So first of all, you should need to understand, or in simple meaningful sentence we will write, because no one is asking the definitions and everything, and this is the crash course. We are not going to deep inside the definitions, but very meaningful statement we are going to write. Fermi energy is the maximum, this is the maximum energy possessed by electrons. So whenever electrons is having maximum energy, that energy is known as Fermi energy inside a semiconductor body or in a metal also we are considering. And next, whenever electrons is having maximum energy, it will definitely occupy some of the energy states in the energy band diagram. So when the electron will occupy some of the energy states in the energy band diagram, then definitely electrons in occupying the energy states according to its energy. So electrons, if it is occupying higher energy states, then definitely whatever electron that is residing in these higher energy states, it is having the energy that corresponds to these energy states. So definitely I will say this is the maximum energy possessed by electrons, then definitely I will say this is the highest energy level, because maximum energy corresponds to highest energy level. Highest means because always we are drawing in y-axis the energy level in energy band diagram, then definitely it is the highest energy state. I will just write highest energy state in the energy band diagram. So these two are the meaningful sentence, and we are going to understand the deep inside this. So that means suppose we have a semiconductor body and we just want to pick up the electrons which is having the highest energy, then that electron which is having the highest energy can said to be acquired Fermi energy. Okay. So suppose three persons are running. The person who is running very fast is having highest energy. If you pick that person, then definitely we can say that particular person is having Fermi energy, and the level or state that particular person is acquiring when they are standing on the stage where we have three different stages: position 1, position 2, position 3, and we know that position 1 is having the highest level in comparison to position 2 and 3, then definitely we can say that particular level is known as highest energy state in energy band diagram. So this is very simple, meaningful things that we have to know. But for understanding the concept behind these two terminologies, we need to know another thing that is known as Fermi direct probability function. So what is this Fermi direct probability function? As we know, the probability always giving some chance or we can say that what is the chance to get at any particular thing. Okay, this is nothing but the probability, and probability is either surety or non-surety. It is not having the meaning that probability means always it will get that particular thing or particular events, and if there is no surety to happening of that events, then definitely we can say there is some probability. In the same way, we are having Fermi direct probability function. I will give you first of all the formula, then I will define what is this Fermi direct probability function is saying. So the formula, the meaningful thing is here, the formula. What is the formula? F of E is equal to 1 divided by, this can be written as 1 plus e raised to E minus EF upon KT. This is the formula of Fermi direct probability function, or many times it is also said to be Fermi direct distribution function. I just write here for your good concept. This is also called Fermi direct distribution function. So either we are saying Fermi direct probability function or Fermi direct distribution function. The equation that will help to understand the concept behind this one is f of E, and this is 1 divided by 1 plus e raised to E minus EF upon KT. What is the meaning of this one? This will give the probability of occupancy of any particular energy level. So whether the electron is present or not, I mean to say that this will give whether the electron is present or not in a particular energy level. We have seen that we are having so many energy states in the energy band diagram, and we know that at 0 Kelvin we don't have any electrons in the conduction band, and at 0 Kelvin we have no vacancy in the energy states in the valence band. So if you are picking one of the energy states in the valence band or in the conduction band, and if you want to find out what is the probability of the electron present at that particular energy level, then that probability of presence of electrons at any particular energy level, any particular arbitrary energy level, that is E, can be said to be the Fermi direct probability function or Fermi direct distribution function. So I simply write here, again I want to simplify this one, and I want to write down here f of E. This f of E gives the probability of existence of electrons at any particular energy level, that is E. So I just write here, this will give the idea about the probability of existence of electron at any arbitrary energy state that is given by E. So that's why in the bracket we have a big E. So this is the meaning. The probability of existence of electrons and at any energy states that is given by E. So we are going to find out that probability by using this equation. So if you go further, you are going to understand one by one what is the meaning of this f of E. And right now we are going to take another slide to understand the meaning of f of E first. Then we are going to go one by one for understanding the overall sequence or the events that are going to be taken for understanding the concepts of this f of E and the Fermi level and Fermi energy, everything. So I am going to give you an example how we can understand f of E. So suppose we are having an energy band diagram, and we know, okay, suppose we are having an energy band diagram, and we know that in this energy band diagram we are having two lines. One of the line is representing the interatomic distance, that is x in centimeter, and another line is representing the energy in terms of electron volt. Okay, so just I want to draw the energy band diagram that we have already known by our previous concept, and we are going to draw two lines. These two lines representing the uppermost energy level of valence band. So suppose we are having, this one is the valence band, and we are having so many states. I know that you know this concept that we are having so many energy states, and at 0 Kelvin these energy states are filled, and in the similar concepts we are having so many energy states here also, and at 0 Kelvin if you talk, these energy states are empty. But we are not talking about 0 Kelvin, we are talking about some other temperatures, and we know that this is conduction band. And in addition to this, we are going to take this one is EC and this is EV, and most of the students know that this is nothing but the energy gap. And in this energy gap, we don't have any allowed energy states. Okay. And all the states, energy states are present either in the conduction band or valence band. So if I take some of the points here, suppose this is energy level E1 and this is energy level E2, and we are having this is energy level E3 and this is E4. I am going to give you the meaningful statement behind f of E so that you can understand very deep inside this f of E. So for this particular 4 energy states that we are going to concern, I just put some electrons here. So I just put one of the electron here, and there is no electrons at this energy level E2, and I just put one of the electron here, and I will take some hole, one of the hole that is present somewhere here. So that hole can be drawn by using suppose blue color, and this is one hole that is present here. And if someone asks that what is f of E, what is f of E? If someone asks me what is f of E, and if E is equal to E1, because I already wrote here that we can find out the probability of existence of electron at any arbitrary energy level, energy state E. So here my arbitrary energy states is f of E1, and I want to find out the probability of existence of electron at this particular place. Since we know that always the probability is having the value from 0 to 1, either it will be 0 or it will 1, or it will be an intermediate value between 0 and 1. If I can see, I can visualize, sir, there is one electron existing here, and here if your f of E meaning that probability of existence of electron, then definitely, sir, I want to write here that this is equal to 1 actually. This is equal to 1 because the probability is having the value, because it is a probability function and probability is having a value. So we just write here, since we can write here this started from 0 and this will go f of E any value, and this will end at 1. So this is the meaning of this probability, and probability is always having the value from 0 to 1. So I just write here f of E1 is equal to 1. Then if someone asks you what is f of E2, then I just write here, since there is no electrons and in the conduction we don't have any holes, the meaning of this one is we can write this is 0. And if someone asks you what is probability of existence of electron at E3, since there is no electrons at E3, we have hole, but f of E representing the probability of existence of electron, and if there is no electron, we just write here this is 0, and at last we are writing f of E4, and probability of existence of electron here is there, so we can write 1. So that means I think you understood that what is probability of existence of electron at any particular arbitrary energy level. If the electron is surely present at that particular position, then we can write that will be equal to 1. If electron is not present and you are sure about that the electron is not present, then definitely you should write 0. So this is the meaning of f of E. Then we are going to understand how we can find out the f of E value for an intrinsic semiconductor. I will take an example. What is that example? So one by one we are going to get the concepts. So I will take an example. That example is nothing but an intrinsic semiconductor. So I will take an intrinsic semiconductor, and I will place this intrinsic semiconductor at which temperature? So temperature is equal to 0 Kelvin. Temperature is equal to 0 Kelvin. So whenever we are working at 0 Kelvin an intrinsic semiconductor, and we know about the intrinsic semiconductor energy band diagram. Sir, if we are having intrinsic semiconductor and the energy band diagram, we know that all the energy states in the valence band are filled with electrons and all the energy states in the conduction band are empty. Then based on this one, we can find the probability of existence of electrons and the meaning of EF, So where this EF is existing? Sir, EF is existing here. Sir, you didn't tell me anything about this EF. Actually, this EF is nothing but Fermi level. We know the meaning of each and every variables that has been used in this formula, but I have never said anything about this EF. And the reason why I have never said anything about this EF is that I want to go deep inside this EF, because this EF is nothing but the Fermi level. So if you get or you can taken out the meaning of EF by doing some mathematical calculations in any of the semiconductor body which we know, then definitely from that one we can find out the meaning of this EF. So the same thing I am doing here. What I am doing here? Sir, I know the intrinsic semiconductor, I know the temperature 0 Kelvin meaning, and I can see the energy band diagram of the intrinsic semiconductor at 0 Kelvin. Yes, I know that you can see. If you can see, then you can find out the meaning of EF here. So at 0 Kelvin, if you draw the energy band diagram of an intrinsic semiconductor, then we know that we are having two lines, and in these two lines, here we are having valence band and conduction band, and this is the interatomic distance x in centimeter, and this is the energy in terms of electron volt. Okay, and now we know that we are having so many energy states here, and all the energy states that is present here, it is not like that some of the energy states are filled and some of the energy states are empty, because this is one example that I have taken for understanding the concept of f of E, because f of E represent the probability of existence of electron at any arbitrary energy level E, and its value is from 0 to 1. It can be in between these two values, and here we are going to deep inside this one. A semiconductor body in which we already know the energy band diagram, and from this one we are going to get the meaning of EF, E with subscript F, the Fermi energy level or Fermi level. Okay, so here we are going to draw some of the energy states, and if someone asked you where the electrons are existing in the intrinsic semiconductor at 0 Kelvin, then definitely the whole class will draw in this way. Sir, no energy states in the valence band are empty and no energy states in the conduction band are filled. So we just draw, this is nothing but the position of what? This is nothing but the position of E with subscript what? That V, that is the highest energy level of valence band, and this is what? This is E with subscript C, the lowermost energy level of conduction band. The difference between these two is nothing but the energy gap, and we know that we don't have any allowed energy states. What we don't have? Sir, we don't have any allowed energy states in this energy gap. So you should understand some most important thing behind each and every energy band diagram at different temperature and different conditions. So what are the different temperatures? Sir, we can increase the temperature. So before understanding the Fermi energy level, you should have to understand the energy band diagram of intrinsic semiconductor, energy band diagram of N-type and P-type semiconductor. If you directly jump to the Fermi energy level concept without understanding the energy band diagram of n-type, p-type and intrinsic semiconductor, then you won't get the meaning of Fermi energy and the probability of existence of electron, that is f of E. So my request to every one of you who want to jump directly to Fermi energy level or Fermi energy, they should have the proper idea of n-type, p-type semiconductors, and in addition to this, the intrinsic semiconductor. So I have the proper idea how we can draw the energy band diagram of intrinsic semiconductor at 0 Kelvin. That's why I am going inside the Fermi energy level. Okay, sir, go. So here we are having intrinsic semiconductor at T is equal to 0 Kelvin, and this is the energy band diagram. Here we don't have any allowed energy states, we don't have any electrons present in this, and in addition to this we don't have any states also, energy states. So either I can draw the energy states in the valence band, or either I can draw the energy states in the conduction band, and I can put the electrons in the valence band. I cannot put the electrons in the conduction band. Can you tell me the reason why I am not putting any electrons in the conduction band? Yes, I can tell the reason. The reason is that we are working at 0 Kelvin. So everything that I have drawn has some meaningful sentence. Okay. So we have now going to get the meaning of f of E. So I will put some of the, because these are all energy states. So I want to find out, suppose I will take the first point. What is that first point? Suppose any energy state, this is any arbitrary energy states, if it is lying greater than EF, then what is the value of f of E? Okay. And second is, sir, where EF is lying, we are going to find out where EF lying. But we can take any arbitrary energy state. I said that these all are energy states and we can take any of them to understand the meaning of this one. And the second is, we are taking any arbitrary energy states E, which is lying below EF, then what is the probability of existence of electrons? We are going to find out. Yes. And after getting these values, we are going to understand that what is happening inside this one and why we are finding this probability of existence of electrons, because we want to find out the exact location of EF in any particular semiconductor body, either it is extrinsic or intrinsic. So that's why we are finding f of E, because we know where the electron is lying, where the electron is not lying in an intrinsic semiconductor. That's why if you already know this one, then we can find out where the EF is lying. So where the EF is lying. EF is the Fermi energy. So here we don't know where EF is lying right now. So we are going to find out. Suppose any energy states is equal to EF. From the meaning of this one, we are going to find out where the EF is lying. So for the first formula, f of E, and since we know that f of E is having one formula. What is that formula? Sir, I know the formula. The formula is 1 divided by, we just write here 1 plus e raised to E minus EF upon KT. This is the formula where K is the Boltzmann constant, T is the temperature. Here temperature is equal to 0 Kelvin. That means this value which is having E greater than EF is having some positive value. If E is greater than EF, here it is written, it is having some positive value, and if it is divided by temperature, then this temperature is 0 Kelvin. So positive value by divided by 0 Kelvin. So that means we are going to get infinity, that is 1 divided by 1 plus e raised to infinity, that is given by 1 divided by infinity, and this will become equal to 0. Okay, this will become equal to 0. That means if any energy states that is present above Fermi energy, we don't know where the Fermi energy states is existing, but if any energy states is lying above the Fermi energy, then we don't have any electrons at that particular position. And now we are going to get the meaning of second one. I just want to change the color because it will get matched up, and I will write simply 1 divided by again 1 plus, we are writing e raised to, here E is lying below EF. If E is lying below EF and the formula will be this one, then definitely we are getting this is minus infinity divided by 0. So this is a relationship we have given and this is 1 divided by 1 plus e raised to minus infinity divided by 0. So here, sorry, minus, not minus infinity, this is negative value and this will be divided by 0. I'm very sorry. This is negative value divided by 0 and this will become 1 divided by 1 plus e raised to minus infinity. And 1 divided by 1 plus e raised to minus infinity, this e raised to minus infinity will be equal to 0. The answer of this question, this particular expression will become 1. So if it is 1, then definitely we can say that if any energy state is lying above the Fermi, we don't know where the Fermi level is lying, but we can take the meaning, if any energy state is lying above Fermi energy, the lying below Fermi energy, because this is E is less than EF. If any energy state is lying below Fermi energy, then definitely the probability of existence of electrons at that particular energy state which is lying below Fermi energy is equal to 1. Okay, and I will take the simply meaning of next one and I will change the color of my pen, and this is 1 divided by 1 plus this is e raised to. So we are writing here, what is the meaning of this one? Again the temperature will become 0 and here E is equal to EF. If E is equal to EF, this will become 0. I know this is a format which cannot be determined, but if I write, because it is the probability, we are taking the chance, and if you write, then it will become 1 divided by 1 plus 1, then this is equal to 1 upon 2. So what is the meaning of this one? The meaning of first line is that if any energy state is lying above Fermi energy level, the probability of existence of electron will become 0. If any energy state is lying below Fermi energy level, the probability is equal to 1. And if any energy state is lying exactly at Fermi energy level, the probability of existence of electron is half. So we are going to take the meaning of this word, probability of existence of electron is half. What is the meaning of this one? But right now, we understood that if energy state is lying above Fermi energy level, then definitely the electron is not existing. Now from these two sentences or these two meaningful expressions, from where we can get the Fermi, we can get the Fermi energy level concepts? Yes. Sir, I know that this is an intrinsic semiconductor at 0 Kelvin. I know that all the energy states which is present here is having electrons, and all the energy states which is present above is not having any electrons. So I can say that if Fermi energy level, take a meaningful sentence here, if sir Fermi energy level, which is an arbitrary energy level, is suppose lying here, suppose lying somewhere here, and I just write here, this is the Fermi energy level EF, then the meaning of first and second we can get from this one. Sir, how? Sir, here we can see that if any energy state is lying above Fermi energy level, the probability of existence of electron will become 0. So these are all energy states. Sir, we can see that these are all energy states which is lying above Fermi energy level. Allowed energy states we are talking, and there is no existence of electrons. Then at this energy states we can write the probability of existence of electron is equal to 0. That means the Fermi energy is lying below those energy states which are empty. Okay. And we can see the second one. If energy states, these are the energy states, watch me, these are the energy states which is lying below Fermi energy states, and these are all energy states. And again we are taking E. This is the first statement I have written here, and these are all energy states which is lying below this one, and these are all filled with electrons, because probability of existence of electron will become 1. Then I will write here f of E is equal to 1 in all these arbitrary energy states. Then I can say that E of F, E with subscript F, is lying somewhere in between the empty states and the filled states. So those who don't know the meaning of EF, they can get the meaning of EF. EF should always be lying somewhere in between the empty states and the filled states. Somewhere in between the empty states and filled states. I am not telling that this is the exact position where it is lying. I am going to get this particular position by doing some mathematical calculations. But right now, by writing this one, I can get the meaning of EF and the position of EF in the energy band diagram. Sir, where is the position? The position is somewhere in between the empty states and the filled states. So it is EF, and directly we can connect these two statements or these two formulas by checking the condition of intrinsic semiconductor. So I can write now the meaning of this last one. The meaning of this last one. What is the meaning of half probability of existence? Half probability of existence meaning all the energy states above the Fermi energy are empty. All the energy states below the Fermi are filled. So I will write the meaning of EF here, and I think you just understand this meaning of EF. So EF is known as and imaginary. This is not actually. Why it is called imaginary? Because, sir, you told me that there is no energy states allowed energy states can lie in this energy gap. If there is no allowed energy states, and if you are drawing some energy states in the energy gap, then definitely these energy states are not actual energy states. They are the imaginary energy states. The Fermi energy is an imaginary energy states. So I just write here. So what is the Fermi energy? So I write here Fermi energy EF is an imaginary energy state. So this is not actually present. It is an imaginary energy states which comments on 50% occupancy, because we have seen, this is the things, because we have seen that whenever we are talking about this, that f of E at E is equal to EF is equal to 1/2 or 50%. So what is the meaning of this word 50% occupancy? Sir, we know that either the electron is lying or not lying. Either in an energy states we are having electrons or not having any electrons. Then what is this 50% occupancy meaning? The meaning of this 50% occupancy is that either we are having electrons or not. This is not the condition. The 50% occupancy means, so I just write here the meaning (50% occupancy) is all the energy state below EF is filled and all energy state above EF are empty. This is the exact meaning of 50% occupancy. So what is Fermi energy? EF is an imaginary energy states. So we just take this word, is an imaginary energy states which comments on 50% occupancy, where f of E at E is equal to EF is equal to 1 or 50%. Meaning of 50% occupancy is, so whenever someone asks you, sir, if energy state is equal to EF and if someone says that it is 50% occupied, how can you visualize 50% occupancy? Electron is not equal to half. So 50% occupancy means all the energy states above the Fermi energy states. So we have to imagine any of the Fermi energy states. If all the energy states above the Fermi energy states are empty and all the energy states below the Fermi energy states are filled, then definitely we can say that Fermi energy level lies at 50% occupancy. So these are the things, that is some meaning, and whenever someone asks you what is Fermi energy, Fermi energy level, I just write here, this is Fermi energy, and we just write here level, because energy is the energy possessed by the electrons, and we just write here this is level, or many times it is also called Fermi level, and we just write this is nothing but EF. So this is nothing but EF. So in this page we have taken the meaning of everything that we want to understand behind the Fermi energy concepts. So based on this one, we are going to draw a graph which will give the meaning behind F of E and E, that is Fermi level, F of E and EF. So just I am going to draw a diagram, okay. You just keep yourself motivated, because if you want to understand something which is yet confusing, then we have to keep patience. So patience will definitely give you deep inside the semiconductor body, give you the understanding deep inside the semiconductor body. If you are not patiently hearing the things that I am dictating you, I am giving you the meaningful statements, the meaningful sentence, the visualization behind this one, then definitely if you are in hurry, you are not going to get the meaning of Fermi energy and Fermi energy level. So everything that you are watching in this video will get yourself to some destination, and without moving through the road, we are not going to get the destination. So you cannot jump. So if you jump, then definitely whatever precious things that is present on the side of the road, you are not going to pick up those precious things. Directly if you jump, then the precious things will left behind, and you are going to get your destination without getting the precious things. So this is someone like video game, okay. So I want to say that we are having two lines here, okay, and these two lines having some meaning. What is the meaning? Sir, here we are writing F of E, and here we are writing energy in terms of electron volt. Sir, now this is not energy band diagram. No, this is not energy band diagram. This will give the idea about the probability of existence of electrons and E. So in an intrinsic semiconductor, in any semiconductor, now we can get this diagram, because we understood what is F of E and what is E, that is energy. So just I want to say that, sir, I am assuming any arbitrary energy level, and if it is greater than EF, then I know that F of E is equal to 0 there. And secondly, I know if any arbitrary energy level, if it is less than EF, then I know the probability of existence of electron at that particular position is 1. And if I am having energy that is equal to EF, then I am having the meaning that probability of existence of electron that is equal to 1 upon 2. That's what you said in an intrinsic semiconductor at 0 Kelvin. Can you draw the similar thing here? Yes, I can draw. Why? Because I know this probability can take the maximum value that is equal to 1. This probability can take the maximum value that is equal to 10. So this probability cannot this value they cannot go above this one. So if I write here just equal to 1, then I can say that this is having value that is equal to 0.5 somewhere here, and this is having value 0. And just I will mark some of the particular position because this is representing the energy levels or energies, and we will mark somewhere here. If you are having EF, then whatever energies that is present above this one is nothing but the energy which is greater than EF. Yes, whatever energies that is present below this one is nothing but the energy that is less than EF. Then we just write here that if it is greater than EF, it is less than EF, then at this particular region from 0 to EF, from 0 to EF, so we are writing less than EF. From 0 to EF, that means all the energy state that is lying here is this condition. This is the first one, that is energy states are less than EF. Then the probability will be equal to 1. So if the probability will be equal to 1, I will just take this is equal to 1. And if the energy state is lying, this is above Fermi energy level. So somewhere here, the probability of existence of electron 0. That means the value of f of E will become 0 on all those regions. So if it is equal to 0, I just merge with 0. This is 0. And in between these two, we are having somewhere 0.5. If you connect these two position, then wherever this one is interacting, this particular position is giving you the meaning of the half probability. So here less than EF we are having probability 1, greater than EF we are having probability 0, and exactly at EF we are having the probability is equal to 0.5, or we can have that is equal to 1 upon 2. So if you connect these two lines, then definitely we are having. So here we can again say all the energy states that is lying below EF are filled with electrons. That's why we are having probability 1. All the energy states that is lying above EF are empty. That's why we are having the probability is equal to 0. And all the energy state that is lying just equal to EF is having half probability. There is no half probability. The meaning of half probability again said that energy states below this one are filled with electrons and energy states above this one are empty. Sir, this all things has been drawn at 0 Kelvin. Yes, this all things has been drawn at 0 Kelvin. So, sir, if I want to increase the temperature, so temperature increment means I want to get the same diagram at 300 Kelvin. Yes, and I want to get the same diagram at 400 Kelvin also. So for getting the sequence, that is what is happening at 300 Kelvin and 400 Kelvin, you mean to have the proper visualization of the energy band diagram without drawing this one. So I will, in the next class, I will give you the proper visualization of energy band diagram first, and after this one, I will give you the graph which is drawn in between f of E versus E, that is energy, when we are having temperature is equal to 300 Kelvin and 400 Kelvin. Because this is recorded lectures, I cannot move very far without getting you understand this particular theory. So think twice and do some work for getting the meaning of this particular visualization of energy band diagram in an intrinsic semiconductor. I just write here because this is at intrinsic semiconductor. We just have seen that at 0 Kelvin what is the visualization of energy band diagram, and after that one we are going to draw the probability function in terms of energy. So meet you tomorrow in the next class.